Okay, welcome into Crystal Clear Oracles, where I use many different divination tools to help support everyone's journey, especially during this time that's fairly intense on the planet, right? We all know that. I think we can all sort of agree. Okay, so I'm going to be doing tea readings, and then I'll also be using some oracle cards as well to give each sign of the zodiac some information for the last week in April, and a little guidance to move you through the week in like a, sweeter, kinder, more gentle space. I highly recommend getting some, even for men. I was saying this the other day, rose essential oil, and just spritzing it around yourself in your car as you're traveling or in your home. It's really fantastic, especially for men to kind of like sort of engage and activate that more feminine energy. And it's will help activate your creative space as well for men and women, okay? Because we both have masculine and feminine energy in both of us, right? So rose oil is fantastic. And I always add, obviously, crystals and Reiki energy or any kind of, energy you want to bring into the bottles. Okay, so I'm going to start off. We are now in Taurus season. So let's start off, and a Mercury retrograde. I'm kind of like, when I have Mercury retrogrades, I find myself meditating more, taking more baths, being more in nature, writing. What do I want to shift and change? Is there conversations that want to be had with somebody, apologies given or apologies that were never given, that you want to just process through and let go? And sometimes it's a benefit to speak to somebody and sometimes it's not. So we have to know when those times are right. But I'm going to go ahead and start with Taurus, the Taurus energy. I'm seeing like the hand of the divine. So the hand of the divine, it's really like reaching out. It's like almost like touching your head for Taurus. But in a very sweet way. And it's just saying, okay, release anything that needs to be released at this time. Allow your gifts to shine through. But it's like the divine with the hand, it's guiding you. Okay, ask the divine to bring in through gifts that will benefit yourself and the whole. And maybe, it could be, creativity that comes in for yourself, for your own healing. We need to remember that when we do these things for ourselves, we're actually shifting the energy on the planet, right? So even the healing work we do for ourselves shifts the energy for the planet. So I'm just seeing the hand of God or divine or whatever, deity or anybody that you pray to or are connected to. Maybe it's just nature, and connecting more in a signs from different animals in nature. And that can even be water, wind, earth, right? It can be all the elements of the earth, fire. Those are also parts of nature that we can connect with. It's like, where do we have too much? Maybe we don't have enough in this area in our life. So kind of sense that for yourself. But I'm really sensing like this creative piece. So expressing your creative energies. And this could possibly be, I see a heart actually in this cup right now. I see a heart, and it's like saying, like, yes, the divine wants you to express your gifts to the world. You are divinely guided and appreciated and loved. And it's, really let go of what you're trying to control and just step into a space where you can, have that sort of sweeter, gentler side of you that can allow you to heal and grow. And maybe, these creative endeavors will be a bonus to the world, right? So there's that. Let's go ahead and look at a card for Taurus. Oh, there we go. Okay, so speaking of earth energy, oops. Okay, we have the Mother, Father, God card. Mother, Father, God. So beautiful. Yeah, it's like that light. It's, thank you. Universe, show me my gifts. Like, show me how do you see me through your eyes? How do you see me through your eyes, universe? I love that. So beautiful. And, we have the elephant here, right? Amazing elephant. Elephants are incredible animals to let us remember that it's okay to express emotion if it's healthy, right? We don't want to, stomp on people, obviously, but it's like the elephant is a very wise leader and really like tuning into that elephant energy. It's a very feminine energy. It's very yin. So maybe the elephant can be a guide, a spirit guide for you at this time. They're very like community oriented and family protective. And what else does Taurus need to know? What else does Taurus need to know? Okay, so yeah, it's kind of like what I was saying before. It's like letting go of the old to embrace the new. Don't go chasing your tail like a fox. Don't keep doing the same things over and over with people. Just release it. Take a step back. Take a step back is what I'm hearing. Just take a step back, focus on your creative projects, and how that like wants to be presented to the world. Because I'm really hearing a lot of Taurus people have a lot of creative outlets to show to the world. So people will much appreciate that. Okay, so we are on to Gemini. Let's see. Gemini energy for the week. Gemini. I'm seeing this like just ball of light that is super bright. And when you focus on the light, it expands in your life and others' lives. So like really focusing your energy on the light. The live beam meditation, making sure that, you're connecting to the center of the earth, up all the way through you, through your star chakras and into the ethers, right? And run it as fast as you can. Scout Bartlett is somebody who a lot of the work that I know and use is through his work, and it's really brilliant. And so then you expand the energy out, not forcefully, just like a light bulb that like glows and radiates and radiates and radiates. And that's how you can kind of smooth the energy. And it also kind of decreases other people's energy that they want to like attach to you. projections, judgments, these kinds of things. So what makes your heart sing? I'm seeing like this like shooting star that's like flying through the sky. What makes your heart sing? And I'm really sensing like an angel, guardian angel that's near you. So, and they're just like, what makes your heart sing? What's fun? What brings you joy? That is the focus. You know, it's we can get so distracted by drama, trauma, all the stuff that people just want to keep, you know, partaking in, but what actually makes your heart sing? So follow that direction, right? Follow that direction this week. Because when we do those things, that's when our heart's desires start to manifest. You know, maybe that's a shared experience. What else does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know this week? Messages for Gemini. There you go. Divine timing. So there's the ball of light and a guardian angel. And it's like, just like I was saying, it's you focus on that and divine timing steps in for your creativity, whatever that might be, your dreams and your hopes to come to light. Because, you know, I was listening to Colette this morning, and she was talking about how, and it's, you know, we hear this many times, but we forget, especially in spiritual communities, you hear this, it's like this present moment is actually past energy. So what we focus on right now and today and moving forward creates the momentum of the future. That's how it goes. So actually, this current energy today is the past energy of yesterday. So what do you want? What momentum do you want to tune into and commit yourself to doing each day? You know, how can we do that? So I'd highly recommend that. And let's see what else. What other messages for Gemini? Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Okay, yeah, so don't go round and round. Don't do the things that you know don't work. Don't step back into situations that are not healthy, or stop thinking the same way. Like, that's another thing. It's like, where are you continuing to go round and round in your own mind about who you think you are? You know, question these things. You got to question what you think, because most of the time it's not true. And we don't want to live our lives, right? Because that's like the ego talking, that small self, right? The ego talks and you think it's all true what you believe, but it's not. It might be societal, it might be family. You know, there's a lot of ways that we can let go of those thoughts. So when you start to notice something that you're thinking that's not for your highest good and not serving you, stop, maybe write it down, and then write down something else. Replace it with a new thought. Right there, replace it with a new thought. So that's what I would do. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of the tea. It's very good. Okay, so, okay, Gemini, turn the ship around, right? Leo, we're on Cancer. Let's not forget about Cancer. Okay. Let's see, for Cancer this week, last week in April. it feels to me like there's a real clean slate. It's like a whiteboard, a chalkboard that doesn't have anything on it. And it's your time to choose what it is you want to create. So, I mean, just know that I'm also seeing like a frog image. So the frog is really all about purification, cleansing yourself, purifying your thoughts and your beliefs and your energy, because you want to move forward with your energy clear and clean. So maybe you want to choose to go get an energy healing treatment. That is one of the fastest ways that I know too, to like really shift the energy. But obviously it's the mind and what you're thinking, but the energy field as well. They're both, right? They're both right there. So definitely think about your thoughts, but your energy field is what I'm picking up on. What are you choosing to believe? What energies are you choosing that just aren't serving you anymore? And what else do we have for Cancer? It's like pick a spot and focus. Like don't be all over the place, because that's just going to create like more chaos. Pick a spot and focus your energy. That's going to help you create something that you actually desire. Now, we're all humans. It's, thoughts come in our minds that, we don't enjoy, and we don't need to like micromanage them. But I would say it's more of like the bigger thoughts, or the energy that you feel consistently quite often, that doesn't feel expansive. So let's see, what else do we have here? So it's like to activate that creativity, right? Continue to follow the prompts of like, okay, clear my space, clear my head. And take a step back. So this is really saying, whatever it is you're currently doing and choosing, just take a step back. Give yourself some space. Take some time. Take this week to kind of center yourself, refocus, realign, and the opening of spirit will shine through. Yep. Okay. And what else does Cancer need to know? This week of April, last week in April, what does Cancer need to know now? Okay, so where do you feel your tribe and your soul community? Like, how can you contribute to a community and soul tribe that feels loving and kind and respectful, all the things that we want to sharing, ideas and, connection. So how can you be more a part of that? And if you're in a community round and round that doesn't feel like in alignment, then shift to a different community. Maybe it's not necessarily moving, but maybe it's, a community of friends that you're being around, or social endeavors that just aren't feeling like they fit anymore. Yeah. So now we're on on to Leo. Okay, Leo. What does Leo need to know? There's like this spiraling effect that's going on. It's like the spiraling energy of the universe, but then there's also like this anchor. So it's like anchoring your energy, anchoring yourself, and not like letting yourself get too, like anchor your ideas, whether it's through writing or whatever project you're working on, or I kind of see writing actually. I keep seeing like a notebook and a pen. So like maybe some writing, whether it's something that is just for you, or if it's something else. Maybe you're writing a screenplay, maybe you're, writing a book, whatever kind of book it might be. But there's definitely writing that I can see. So, and maybe the book turns to a movie, or who knows. Definitely writing, or journaling, or writing short stories. I actually used to write quite a few short stories, and they're fun. It's actually a lot of fun to just open up a book that has a bunch of short stories in it, and you read whatever 10 to 40 pages, and it's like you get this whole like juicy piece of fun, and then you can read a new one. So I actually like books that have like a lot of short stories in them. They're fun. So maybe it's that. So let's see, where are we at with Leo? Leo. So make sure that you're maybe even choosing a time of day that you want to write every day, like a specific time, and say, okay, this is the time I'm going to use right here, right now for this project. Because you know how time can just slip away, right? And we're like, oh, we'll do it tomorrow. Do it today. What else does Leo need to know? Leo. Okay. Angelic protection. So there's angelic protection around you. The angels, the guardian angels. This might be Michael. This is very much a Michael Archangel card. So just know that you're protected, and you can call on him anytime that you feel like you're not. And, ask for cords to be, cut that don't serve you, or, putting energy around you. Michael actually is really good at vacuuming your house energetically. That sounds funny, doesn't it? Hey, Michael Archangel, could you vacuum my house? Well, let me finish the thought. I actually call in Michael often to he uses a vacuum to vacuum around you and then your space. So Michael Archangel will absolutely, like, you can just stand there and say, vacuum me. I need it now. Right here, right now. Okay. So what else we got? What else we got for Leo? Leo. Yeah, okay. So lean on a friend, get a hug from a furry one, Maybe you need a big hug right now. Maybe you need to write this out. So don't forget your buddies. It's okay to lean on people, right? Sometimes, I mean, no one's doing this alone. We're all in this together, from what I know. Okay, so let's continue on. Virgo. We got the Virgo. I'm seeing like peace. So creating greater peace, like a peace symbol. How can you add more peace to your life? Is it possible to allow greater peace into your life? If there's any like physical issue, can you ask a guardian angel to kind of guide you about what direction to go to help with any kind of physical ailment, any body pain and a lot of you I would direct and I would say, go to the medical medium pages and books, because even arthritis and things like this are energies and different, viruses that are in the liver and other parts of the body. So even, fibromyalgia and thyroid and arthritis and all kinds of things, body pains, can be contributed to it. Headaches, right? Brain frog. Maybe you need cleansing too. The frog energy, just call it on in. So, sometimes headaches can be, as it's kind of just something that wants to be talked about here. Judgment about yourself, judgment about others, releasing judgment out of your life, like a judgment cleanse, allowing yourself to release judgments about others that might be projections, that might not be actually, true, allowing judgments about yourself to be released. We're in Mercury retrograde, so it's a really perfect time to be, doing those things. Let's see. And what else does Virgo need to know? Virgo. Interesting. Okay. Divine timing for Virgos. Divine timing. So just kind of allow situations to, and also a learning experience. So what are you learning through a particular situation, right? What are you learning in a particular situation with people or at work or friendships or romantic partners? It's like peeling an onion often. You just got to peel the onion, because layers get revealed as time goes on. As we get older, the layers become much more clear, or a particular layer needs to be clear that you've never seen before. So go ahead and clear those kinds of patterns and layers in your life. And what else does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Let's see, what does Virgo need to know? And the why. So why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you choosing what you're choosing? And what's your intention? So maybe looking at your intention for the week. What has your intention been? And can you shift it? And is it time to shift your intention to something different, to something new? And yeah, it's like the light coming in, but also it's just like letting those angel wings sort of envelop your new intentions, letting the angel wings that you have on your back contribute to your new intention. Because we all have angel wings. We all do. Okay, so moving on to Libra. Libra. Last week in April, Libra. I see like someone dancing going on. There's like a fairy energy, and there's also dancing. So turn up the music. Get the volume going, right? Turn it up. Dance around the house, go out dancing, take a dance class, music, dancing, but moving the body. It's not just music, it's dancing. So really like moving the body and let yourself just like have some fun with it, right? It's like letting more fun and lightheartedness into your life. Yeah. And I kind of just see like, okay, igniting the fire within, igniting the heart chakra from body movement and dancing. It's like ecstatic dance, right? It's like really just shaking it up and lightening it up and like moving through all the chakras, that kundalini that, goes through as you shake it. So do some shaking. Okay, Libras? All right. Let's see. It's like, sometimes we have to step out of our comfort zones. We get used to one thing and it's like, I'm just going to go do something different that I never do and just see what that's like. Maybe you don't go to dance clubs and you decide to go to a dance club, and go dancing. It doesn't mean you have to drink. You can still go dancing without drinking if you don't want to. Or having like a dance party at your house with a bunch of friends. I've done that before. That's fun. Tons of fun. Okay, Libra. What does Libra need to know for this week? Forgiveness and understanding. That's either for yourself or for others. Like, it's sort of like maybe you didn't know everything you thought you knew about a situation. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm hearing. Maybe you didn't know all the details. And to forgive yourself and to forgive others for any situation that's occurred that doesn't serve your highest or anybody else's. So what else does Libra need to know? What else does Libra need to know? What else does Libra need to know this week? So be true and loyal to your heart and yourself. And remind yourself, what what actually feels true to you. You don't have to follow other people to find your worth or be liked. I know that we all like that, but you don't need to do that. Like, not stepping out and doing things that don't feel loyal to your own heart. So I'm going to leave you with that for this week. And if you want a private reading with me, you can go to AllisonVanRaden.com and schedule with me. I do energy healing work, I do readings, and often I'll do both an energy reading. Okay, so I'll do an oracle or tarot reading, angel reading, and then whatever kind of comes up through that reading, we'll work on clearing the block with energy healing and other mind thoughts and things that we can clear to create greater space. Okay, see you soon. Have a wonderful day.